Hey guys, welcome back to another monthly favorites. I haven't done this I think in about 2 months. It's either because I've been incredibly busy and overwhelmed or stressed out, or my son was sick, or I was sick, something, or I may not have anything interesting to share with you, but I thought I would do one for the month of May/April. Those 2 months, and I say this for every single month this year and probably last year as well, it just flew by. I actually look really happy right now because number one, I don't have a headache today, which is very rare for a Saturday, and I'm in good spirits. I have had a pretty decent week. I'm also having a break from work, so I've taken a couple of weeks off and I'm just going to do stuff that I enjoy. For those of you who celebrated Hari Raya, I hope you had a wonderful one. For those of you who watched my video which I posted one very stressful night about feeding Mika, if you have watched, liked, shared, commented, reached out to me on Instagram, or just anything that you have done to take time to help me feel a little bit better about the situation, I am very grateful. I mean, I don't really know most of you, but you have taken the time off to kind of give me good wishes and advice, and I really appreciate it. Mika is doing a lot better when it comes to his eating. I think when I did that video, it was kind of like we were having an okay time, and then he fell sick, and because he was sick he just kind of lost all his appetite, and I attributed that. I didn't really link that together, so I think his appetite is coming back. He's definitely eating a lot more. We're just trying to find a balance between what actually works and what do we want him to eat at this point. So yesterday, for example, he actually reached out and tried to eat some rice, and he had chicken, and he loves bread, so I try to incorporate bread in everything that he eats. I couldn't have gone past that difficult time without your support, and every time I read like a comment or message, I feel so emotional. And thank you so much for everybody who reached out and gave me your prayers and your well wishes. I heart. Is that how you do it? Heart. Okay, we are going to get started with makeup as always. This past 2 months, I've just been obsessed with everything to do with ColourPop. So ColourPop is, I don't know, I just feel like it's such an awesome brand because it is a brand that doesn't do quite, like, they don't do too much mass marketing. They've became famous because, you know, they're just good and they're cheap and very reasonably priced. So first, I want to talk about their eye Super Shock shadows. These are the ones that come in these pots here, so they are very unique in the market. I have a few colors here. I usually get them in sets because then I don't really have to worry about what colors I want, etc. So these are just some examples of the colors that I really like. You can use them and you can get glam with just your finger and just these shadows, and you can use 1, you can use 3. So today on my eyes, I've actually used 3 different colors. So I've used this little color here called Lala, which is probably my favorite color of the bunch. It's a very beautiful bronzy color, and you literally can just put it all over your eyelids. I think I would want to put this all over my face if I could, but it blends out so easily, and just with this and just a little bit of eyeliner and you can be good to go. And then I put this particular color which is called Cricket, which is something that you can do with your finger as well. And then this color also is really pretty. It's called Truth, and it's a very, I don't know, it's a frosty type of white, but it's not shimmery or anything. It has just the right amount of shimmer to just make your eyes look awesome. You don't need a lot of instruments to use them. You just literally need to use your fingers. I used like all 3 of my fingers to apply this look here today, and they are really helpful if you are rushed for time but you still need to look presentable. So I remembered over the past 2 months I had to go for like date nights or like some kind of events, but I had 0 time. I would use just one of these colors and it would just really help make me look very put together. So sticking in the range of ColourPop, I want to tell you about their cheek products as well. So this is the Super Shock cheek product. So this is the one I have on today. It is a blush and it's in the shade Quarters. It's a gorgeous burnt orange color. Similar to when I first started using the eye products, I felt really weird using the cheek ones because I usually use blush with a brush. Even if I were to use my fingers, it's usually for like cream blushes, but you won't get that same kind of effect if you use a brush on this. So from the brand itself, they highly recommend for you to just use what your mama gave you. It's just so gorgeous. Even with this particular color, you can see that there's color, but it has a little bit of glow to it, almost like a highlight, and I really love the effect of it, and it's so easy to apply. This is another one which I have been loving. This is in Soft Serve and it's a bronzy color, which gives a really nice healthy sort of tanned look, but also a really gorgeous glow as well. So absolutely love these. Again, with the cheeks, I also got them in a set, so I recommend for you to check out their sets if you are a little bit overwhelmed with the amount of colors that they have, because girl, they have a lot of colors. So I have a new like holy grail when it comes to my eyeliner, and it is by the brand K palette. This particular one is in the shade Darkest Black. I've actually finished it, and the one that I'm using today is in the shade Natural Black. You can just continue layering it onto your eyeline and it will create a very nice black liner. It's drugstore price. It wears so easily. Like, the application of this is probably the easiest that I've had across all the eyeliners I've tried, and I've tried many eyeliners in my lifetime. It's so smooth, it's so thin, but it glides really nicely on your eyes. I have a lot of wrinkles on my eyes, and for some eyeliners which are very stiff, like, it would just create a lot of jagged looks onto the eyeline, and this one, not only does it create like such a smooth look, it also creates a nice look at the end of it. So if you just want to wing it, you just literally just flick it, or you can do it this way as well. This is a lip product. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last favorites, but if I did, then it means I still like it very much. This is by NARS. This is their latest like I don't know, collection. It's the Orgasm collection. I think this is in the color Orgasm itself. So first of all, I'm so happy that this doesn't come in their annoying felt, I don't know, velvety shitty packaging, which just tends to get really sticky at the end of the day, and I hate that. So you don't have that problem, and this is the shade that it comes in. It's so freakishly gorgeous. I have it on at the moment, and because sometimes I just don't have time to put on any lipstick, or just don't have the mood to put on any lipstick, I literally would just wear this the whole day at work, and it's just right amount of gloss. It feels very comfortable, and it just, you know, it moisturizes your lips as well. Next, we move on to my lipstick of the month. I think for the month of April, I didn't really put on any lipstick. I just didn't feel like it, but for the month of May, I did, and this was like the one lipstick which I had in my bag. I usually rotate out my lipsticks, but I just didn't feel like changing out of this, so I just like wore this every single day, and it's by Illamasqua. I really love this brand. This is in the color Minx, and it's kind of like, yeah, it's just a really nice shade of nude, and I've worn it so much, and I still have so much product left. So let me just put it on for you. There you go. I meant to put this on before the video started, but I completely forgot about it. So I'm just pretending that I meant to put it on during the video. But this is the color. How gorgeous is it? It's so pretty. It's a really nice nude because it has a nice tint of pink in it, which makes you look a little bit more perked up. But I just really love it. So I have been wearing this like non-stop every single day. Okay, so let's talk about bags first. Again, I'm not sure whether I mentioned this in my previous favorites, but again, still a favorite. And this is the Longchamp little pouch thing here. I still really appreciate this item. It sparks joy. Yes, I finished the season of Marie Kondo. Finally have time to watch Netflix now that I'm on leave. It's just a really good bag. I really just recommend this bag for everybody. I run errands with it. It has a really nice size where you could put everything that you need. So for Hari Raya, believe it or not, I mean, I did carry my big Chanel bag, but everything that I needed was actually in this bag. It's just so easy to put whatever that you need and just run an errand, or even if you want to put this within a bag like as a pouch. It's so lightweight that, you know, it doesn't add any more strain to your shoulder if you need to carry an additional bag. Look how structured this thing is, and this thing has been, like, I don't know, beaten to death and it still looks amazing. I haven't washed it since I got it. I probably should, but it's just amazing. I carry it for meetings, I go to errands with it, I go to my physiotherapy with it. I put this in my son's like napkin bag for all my stuff. It's just a really good catch-all. I love it. A quick one on my work bag. I actually want to do a review of this bag, so let me know if you guys are interested in it. This is my Prada Seffiano bag, and I've been carrying this for the past 2 months, and every time I carry this, it just reminds me of how amazing this bag is and how it is like my favorite work bag. I just really love it so much. It's so practical. This is the one in the size medium. I've had it for 4 years now. I've used it tons and it still looks amazing. The strap works. I just love everything about this bag, and I think that in today's market it's one of the more like reasonably priced bags, and for the price that you pay for this versus like the more higher end brands as compared to Prada, it's just so worth it, and I just think it's an amazing bag. So one thing before I talk about food, this is so random, but you know, it's favorites, right? So this little guy here is my pill, I don't know what you call it, dispenser. Yeah, my pill dispenser, and I'm undergoing some like treatments at the moment, and I have to take a lot of different pills, and and by a lot I mean like a lot of different varieties. I need to take it during different times of the day, and the quantity is a lot as well. So for example, this particular pill that I'm taking, which is a supplement, I need to take like 8 of it every day, and I need to split it up. I got this from Daiso. It's perfect. It holds 3 different varieties, but you can put different, you know, if your pills are able to be mixed and matched, they can actually go into the same compartment. Every night I actually fill up the whole thing, and by the end of the next night I need to make sure that I finish everything. So I really like this. Very simple, but it's so like useful for me. Last 2 products are food. I love food. These are 2 things that I've been snacking tons. I got this first one from Amazon Prawn Jelly Belly little sachets. These came in like a huge box. I think it had like, I don't know, they say that it had 200 jelly beans inside, and they all come in this little thing. They're so tiny, you can put them in your purse, you can carry them wherever you go, and you are kind of like confined to this much of jelly beans at one go. This is like the original flavors, nothing too silly or nothing too exciting or adventurous. These are like your strawberries and everything, so they're very nice to eat. And then this one, I think I got it from Amazon or NTUC online, one of those, and this is fish muruku. I know that there are many different brands. I don't really care that much in terms of the taste is really good. So I mean, I know that there are different like baby brands and stuff. I freaking love this because it is delicious. It comes in small packets again, and it just helps to just fill up your stomach if you need a very quick snack, and it's just really delicious. So those were my favorites for the past 2 months. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, as always, leave it in the comment section below. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And again, thank you so much for all your continuous well wishes and thoughts and good vibes coming my way. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you guys take care. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.